Hello, how is everyone today? I've still got that annoyingly tickly throat, which always seems to be with me at the moment. I found out that the sheets we're using today, I'm multiple different ones, so I was a bit like, right, okay, let's make sure I've got everything I need, which I think I'm already almost. Is anyone around today? That is the question. Am I talking to myself? Oh, unstable internet connection. Oh, that is not useful. Hello, Alabama Brood Games, and hello, Vim as well. Oh, I'm hoping this sorts itself out. It seems to be a little bit up and down at the moment. Oh, I'm hoping it's just a one-off. Hello, Mag. How are you doing as well? Is things working? They are. Okay, things are. Seem to be. Yeah, a Dunstable connection. Yes, it does feel a bit like that. I don't know what's going on. I know there's been a few up and down issues with Twitch in the last 24 hours, but I was hoping that wow, I've got 33% drop frames at the moment. What's going on? Let's see. Does it sound okay? I mean, like, obviously we've got a bit of dropped frames, but can you hear me okay? That's what I'm trying to. I'm hoping it's just. Oh, hello, Prey. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm hoping it's just a few problems, teething issues that may start the stream. It's going to sort of get itself back up and running, okay? Oh, hello, Wilcock. How are you doing today? Good? A lot of Halloween going on, which is lovely. So, let me grab. I'm just going to grab a piece of paper, and things will become obvious. Well, they won't. I'm going to have to explain to you first. You can hear me all fine. Excellent. All sounds good there as well. DD, perfect, and hello. Hakua, that sounds good so far. Yeah, my video seems to be a bit choppy. I'm seeing. Okay, my drop frames seem to be going down. It looks like maybe things have stabilised a little bit better. Oh man, just what I needed. The rest of your bike got here. Perfect. Excellent. I did see a picture of your bike as you'd started unboxing it and putting it, well, not putting it together necessarily, but getting it ready for assembly. So yes. How is everyone today? Has everyone had a good day today? I've actually this week so far, it just seems a bit crazy. It's all gone a bit mad. I'm back on caffeine quite a lot to try and wake up and stay awake. You're not awake yet, Prey. I feel you. I'm also, and taking into account that I've been working for most of the day, well, most of the day, all of the day, but you'd expect me to be a bit more awake now, not and that's how I feel. Yeah. Oh, a friend's going to come and assemble it for you tomorrow, Will Cook. Awesome. So, I guess we're now in December. Festivities will happen. I'm not aiming to start festivities this week, though, on my stream. So, obviously, I'm going to be streaming Friday. We're sort of going to we're going to ease into it next week. Okay, so we're going to have some things happening next week, some festive sort of things. And then the week commencing the 14th, we're going to sort of start going full flow. Okay, so the 14th, 16th, 18th, the 21st and the 23rd streams are all going to be our Christmas themed ones. We're going to have some giveaways and some other things, and I already have started collecting together giveaways and 3D printing objects and getting things perfect. So hopefully that sounds exciting to you. It sounds exciting to me. I'm interested in giving things away. Yes, that's it. Oh, Shokoloco, hello. How are you doing today? Has anyone got any... what I've been thinking is trying to work out what would be amazing. What sort of things would you value as some form of Christmas gift from the channel to you? What sort of things would you think, oh, I'd love to have the opportunity to be able to win that? Don't give anything good. You won't be here next week. You do quite like giveaways. An audiobook or podcast. I have a smooth voice. But it could be Americans like British accent stereotype showing. I know you won't be here on Friday, Wilco, not a problem. A new laptop. I think that's a little bit beyond my my sort of budget I've set aside for doing anything like this. So think of more like, realistic, Hey, if I had that sort of money, I think I'd love to do that. I spoke to Mrs. Peoples the other day about how if I had the money, I would just love to go on to BGG's Secret Santa and sort of like do 20 or 30 I'd like to buy a gift and not receive anything back. Like, you can do that in the BGG Secret Santa, and I'd like then go into each of those people that I was allocated and just buy the whole of their wish list for them if I had the money. Oh, that would be amazing. Just imagine the glee in people's faces when they received something like that. Oh, that would be awesome. But yes. Oh, an audio book to answer your podcast. Podcast is a good idea. I have got some podcast ideas already for podcasting. And I already do podcasting at school at the moment, so it's very close already. You can play a game soon, hanging out here until he gets here. What are you playing, Shokoloco? What are you going for? Are you doing more Charterstone? I didn't say really. Okay, now I have. Yeah, there you go. You're a sucker for autographs. And mine applies an autograph on an old printed game you played in the past. Alabama Brew Games. I love that as an idea. That is very funny. I do. I'm not 100% sure that I'm autograph worthy, but I like the idea. 3D print stuff. I already have got some 3D print stuff coming up. What else? You can test that with me. Yes. That would be amazing, Mac. Honestly, I would like to feel as if I had multiple £1 million at my disposal. That I'd love to be able to be mystery charitable in a way that no one would know it was me. I'd love to do that. Also, I thought a really nice way that you could share your wealth with some friends without them knowing is playing a game with them, something that's got high money stakes, like Monopoly. Obviously, Monopoly, not necessarily. Obviously, if you beat them all, you go, and then at the end, cash out whatever they've got left into real money. It'd be a lovely way of saying, by the way, I've got quite a bit of, I've come into a bit of money now. Wouldn't it be nice if I can share it with you? A lot of things you would love 3D printed. Not Chartstone today, since one of the players was not able to come today. Oh, yes, that game. You have one of those autographs of the Brotherwise Board Games Company creative brothers. Wow, that does sound interesting. Hello, Misty Mountain Scale. How are you doing? The M Peebles t-shirt. Okay. Sorry, it just makes me laugh, the idea of having like someone actually wearing a shirt that's got like my name or design on purpose. It just makes me laugh. We could do a winner choosing something of a certain size to 3D print. The stream seems to have stabilised a little bit better now. That's good. That is a good idea. Choose 3D print. That is not a bad idea at all. The Boss Monster game that you always see in Target. I do have that Boss Monster game, Alabama Brood Games. I just or a ball game. Yeah, that's it. Autographed T-shirt with PC. Oh, guys, funny. I thought, how about something like the whole idea of the IOU ticket, isn't it? Yeah, I'll do something for you. So how about something like you get to play a face-to-face game or an online game or something like that. We arrange something as part of a prize or something like that. Does it sound like something that people will be interested in? That sort of. I mean, obviously, I've already full on board for 3D print stuff and stuff like that. Obviously, the big thing is I'm trying to not spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds, which is lovely. But I have to be careful of money. Guess what game you just ordered? What game have you just ordered, Mac? I've just had Clinic arrive. Clinic, the deluxe edition. A set of nice colouring pencils. Yep. That is not a bad idea as well. Well, there you go. Alabama Brood Games. Okay, so maybe a play along. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I think, yeah. You got Teotihuacan. I can say it sometimes, just not all sometimes. It is heavy. Yeah, Clinic looks a really interesting game. It's got 350 wooden board game pieces inside it. I was pretty impressed. It looks pretty good. But okay, so we've done. I've worked out what sort of things I would like to make sure we hone down into some prizes, basically. So Teotihuacan. Can? Doesn't sound. It's not how I think it sounds. Maybe I don't know. Guys, you know me. Names. I am bad at names. Really am. I don't know why. Does anyone else do advent calendars? Be it the commercial chocolatey sort of ones, or other types. Like here in the UK, we've just they've been doing ones like pork scratchings, which seem crazy. It's an advent calendar. Cheese. I've seen a cheese one. Obviously, there's the Lego ones you can get with a Lego minifig in each one. That sort of thing. I'm just having a look at fictional player cards. Interesting. Does sound good. Yeah, we've been slowly but surely printing out player aids for all of our games that don't come with a concise player aid, and it's really been helping actually. A set of laminated player sheets for the games we play the most. I like that idea as well. Laminated player sheet, because obviously all these things could be added in together into a prize bundle. That's never a bad idea. You've had a beer advent calendar the last couple of years. How did that work out, Mac? Was it good? Was it okay beer, or was it like you go, okay, it's bad beer? I mean, was it like the Mad Dog Brewing? We've got a company here in the UK called Mad Dog Brewing, and they do like different types of IPAs and stuff like that. You've only ever got one advent calendar in your life. It was quite a fun thing though. Someone made it special. Oh, that sounds amazing. An advent calendar of roll and writes. Oh, that does sound nice. I'm sure I saw something like that on Facebook. Didn't Duchess do something like that? Maybe? Your kids have advent calendars? Hello, Runa. Oh my, it's Runa. Hey guys, this is why I like our little community here. It's amazing. We've all got people from different walks of life, and that means we get a nice sort of mixture selection of ideas, and it's really nice. One of yours was real as well. That is true. You did say our choose a print, 3D print. That is an amazing idea, Will Cook. It was a craft beer. It was lovely. 24 cans of beers. Mad Dog and Sim. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I think I've seen those before. Yeah, that was Duchess. Oh, okay. There you go. You can just say it was Duchess, Misty Mountain Girls. We know each other. Everyone knows each other. Board game. This is what I love about the board gaming community. We're quite inclusive, and even though it's a large community, it feels really sort of small and close knit. Like we know a lot of each other, and quite often someone else knows someone else who knows. Oh, it's amazing. It's really, really good. Yeah, we all know Duchess. Yeah. Okay, Shoko, have a lovely games evening. I hope you have fun. Duchess name sounds. Who? Amy? No, I don't know who Amy is. Ask anything. Ask Claire anything. Stream. Oh, that would be cool. As I said, I'm still hoping that maybe Claire did mention about a play along with both of us as being an idea. So I did think that sounded pretty cool. And also the other idea was obviously that she might come and do a stream over the Christmas period. So that also sounds very cool as well. No clue who Duchess is. Yep. See, look, loads of people ask Claire anything. I'll put it on the list. Ask Claire anything. She might not answer though. That is always your problem. So, hello, you Yocha. How are you doing? Gift chocolate art you make yourself. Could do. You can play Alabama's favourite board game, Hunt for Squirrels for Dinner. Well, Alabama group brewed games. That does seem a bit. I do like the fact that I do see that as being a good point of someone if they can poke fun of their own where they live, be it a state in America or a place in the UK or their country, and like the sort of the perceived view of the stereotype outside of their area, or even in their area sometimes. I think that's a nice thing, that people can be that self-aware and not take offence to it, or yeah, it's quite nice. I don't think she won't agree to that. Airplane tickets to England. Well, that would, again, I think that comes in that. So, well, the reason I was asking about advent calendars particularly is we can't find our advent calendars. We've got these little box ones that's like a tree of advents. Okay, and then each box is a reasonable size, and you can take things out and then put your own objects inside them. So we build our own advent calendars for each other. That's the idea. You're vegan and you wouldn't do that. Well, I'm glad Alabama brewed games. I'm glad you wouldn't go around hunting squirrels. It's squirrels. You got to go run and have some lunch, Misty Mountain Girls. Not a problem at all. Have a lovely lunchtime. Well, Mrs. Peebles, because we can't find our advent calendars at the moment, she decided to give me one of my gifts from my advent calendar as a separate, like this. And I thought that you would be quite interested to see it, because it is board game related. Because I like board games, if you hadn't noticed. You don't have to eat the squirrel. Yeah, but you still have to shoot a squirrel. Most people are vegans probably because they quite like animals. And it is this. Let's switch over to this view here. They are two little meeple cufflinks. How cool are they? I mean, we did say that we were surprised at how thick they were, but so yeah, that's the idea. Obviously, they're going to be cufflinks for my shirt, for my work, and I think they're really, really cool. So yes, awesome little gift. Obviously, if you don't wear shirts with holes in for your cufflinks, wouldn't be very good for you necessarily. But yes, it's a real game. That is one of your hubby's favourite games. He's from Alabama. Okay. Mama said it's a sin to not eat what you kill. I do like ball games. You are right. I know it's a surprise to some people. Oh yes, sorry. Hold up. Yes, that is true. The sound effects seem to be a little bit broken. Oh, I've got a really weird long beard hair going on there. It's weird. What's going on? Whoop. Ooh. Just in case you missed it there. So we are going to be playing Metro X today, the New York City Map Edition. So let me push up a link for people, just in case they would like to get a printout done already. You might have just seen that I just flipped over to this version. There's a variety of different maps you can get. This one here has actually got the New York City subway in the background, and then you can get a variety of varying degrees of background, like this, as you can see. Right down to being just plain with no background and just the lines, or even a colour accessibility version. So what I've done is I've just pulled out the last two, the colour accessibility one and the one that's all white. Let me give the link for that, which is this here. So I've just cut out all of the other pages. Can we redeem points for you to make that sound? Now, because I know what's going to happen. Vim's going to come. Look, Vim's here right now. This is dangerous, and he'll use like 1,000 points to make me do it like over and over. It will get very tedious after a while. So yes, that one there, it's got two sheets on. The sort of white one with just the lines, and the colour accessibility one. If you so wish, and you wanted to get the choose another one that's got, if you're not too worried about your you're not too worried about printing out, and you actually want something like I'm going to be using, which is probably going to have more of a background map in it, just because I think it looks a little bit more interesting for me personally, then that is the link there to the Ball Games Geek site, where the Metro X New York City, because this one's a fan-made one, and you can go on there and you can download the whole lot and choose which one you prefer to print out. Hello, Steph. No, you didn't do anything wrong at all, Vim. I was just saying that if we had an opportunity of you being able to upvote something potentially, you might spend lots of points doing that. And if that was for me to make funny noises, you might like drop 20,000 points on it or something, and I'll be like, okay, now I have to make that noise for 5 minutes. Should we test the tedious theory? No, I did get your whisper, Steph, and I think we are going to do that on Friday. So even though we just did it on Friday previously, we're going to continue on this Friday. Because that's only fair. You did redeem points, and that is what the system's for. Upvote. No, not now. Not now. Vote time. The vote has already been done because someone in our channel, Steph here, has already spent some points, redeemed them to be able to choose a game. And Steph has chosen that we are going to be playing Paleontologists on Friday. So that is Steph's choice because she's spent those points. And I do enjoy Paleontologists, so it's not going to be a problem at all. I think it's going to be good. you're eating your lunch before you get back to work. You're just checking to make sure everything's okay. I had thought I did need to respond to your message. I've just been so busy at work. It's been a little bit mental. 14k already. So yes, we're going to be playing some paleontologists on Friday. That should be pretty cool. And then obviously next week we're going to have a look at some stuff and do some different bits and pieces again. Hopefully that's what the plan is. Next time you'll pick a game you don't like. Yes, I think it's good. It's a shame we didn't get to vote on it. Well, that's going to happen next week. There's going to be voting. There's going to be lots of ways that you'll be able to spend those lovely points of yours coming up. That is the idea. Especially when we come to do some of our competition stuff. Obviously, I might have something that I'm going to involve with that. But I'm trying to work out the best way of making it work so it's not unbalanced for people who've got more points. If that makes sense. I'm sure I'm going to be... I don't want to give it away. There's stuff coming up, and I've got points. I've got like sort of plans. And I've got some time set aside and everything else. So that should all be good. Yeah, we can vote on Friday for the game on Monday. That's fine. I do think that sounds good. Also, what I need to do at some point is write out a full list of all of the games we have played. And sort of like when we play them, so we sort of like we have a nice rotation going on. I mean, like we've played a lot of games now, 15-20 different games I would think, maybe, and I want to make sure we're playing the right sort of games when, and we're finding new games to fit into those. I'm going to see if I can try and modify some other games as well to see if we can get them to play on a stream as well. That's the idea. You wouldn't have thought you this time. You're not here on Friday. Oh dear. So, the Metro X New York City map is very similar to how Metro X normally works. So, I'm feeling we should roughly know what to do. The only downside that I've found about this Metro X map is the boxes are very, very small, like the circles and things. That's the only thing that I sort of think. Yes, Yocha. I did have a look through. I've started trying to work out all of the games and when they were. And the only reason I know this is because obviously I'm starting to pull everything down. I'm editing everything and getting it ready for a big push in one go onto onto YouTube. And when I put everything up onto YouTube at once, it's going to be I would like to try, I'm going to section things off into different areas, and yeah, that's the idea. It isn't fun if you can't beat Wilco Cave him. Is that what's going on? allaboutgames.com. Pray, you are indeed a VIP on my channel, and VIPs are able to post up links to websites if you'd like to. So obviously all I ask is it's appropriate, etc. Obviously, I mean the reason I've made you a VIP is I feel as if you are an important person. And Alabama Brood Games, just because you're not a VIP right now doesn't mean that you're not a very, very important person. It means that maybe I've just not added you yet. I do need to have a look at some point and work out some more VIPs and stuff. And that's that talky bit there done for a little bit. What else was I going to say? Oh, not yet again. How are you today? Good, hopefully. Can't be in trousers of karma, so you have to choose your battles. I like that idea. Right, I'm going to choose games that I'm a high scorer in. That is interesting. what else? What else is going on? Yeah, I'm unfortunately going to have to do a little bit of work over Christmas at school as well. I'm sort of hoping not too much, because obviously less time I'm spending in school over Christmas, more time I get to do board game related things for the channel and things like that. Because unfortunately Mrs. People's still going to be at work right up till Christmas, so I'm going to have like a week or a week and a half of being able to do other things like YouTube content and stuff like that. So that's my idea. Also, I might get a chance to play some Baldur's Gate. That's the idea. Work is trying to act like a Monday, but all is well. I understand you there. I've actually had about 6 Mondays in a row, it feels like, at the moment. It's I think that's a good description, actually. It's a good way to... How's your day today? Oh, it's a bit of a Monday. That makes sense. But yeah. Oh no, has Mac gone a bit wrong? See, that sounds wrong now. Pardon me. Right, okay. Shall we have a little look at Metro X New York City? If that's okay with everyone. You really missed academic holidays after switching careers. It is nice. I work for... The school I work for is a private school. So our term time is only 36 weeks. So, as you can imagine, we do get 16 weeks holiday a year. And when I say it out loud, that sounds ludicrous. It is a lot of holiday. And I do, admittedly, I end up going in and doing overtime in school quite often. And I also run some summer clubs, like summer camp style clubs with to do with coding and stuff like that as well. And they're pretty relaxed, and it's a little bit of extra income as well, so it's nice. Obviously, it has not really happened my normal clubs and things because of COVID. But yeah. Mac has gone wrong. He was helping me with some maths homework. Fair enough. Right. Just want to say stuffed fables. Just in case. No, that's fair enough. Yeah, I need to do some more painting of stuffed fables. Where did I get this map from? It is a good map, and is a good question. That question is from here. It is a fan-made map from Board Games Geek, and as you can see there, it's in the Metro X section on BGG. Under files, there are 4 or 5 different fan-made maps, and this one here is the Metro X map for New York City, and actually they've overlaid it on top of the actual New York City subway, some of the stops there and stuff. It's pretty impressive. I like it. So the interesting thing that comes with this is oh yes, goodbye Steph, by the way. Bye. Is this bit here, and it just tells you some information about the Metro X map. And it's all lines, stations and connections exist in the New York City subway system. And did you know the New York City subway has 472 stations, more than any other subway station in the world? I like that sort of fact. It's pretty cool. Yes. Oh yes, sorry, if you didn't have a sheet, by the way, this sheet here has just the like the light sheet. I wouldn't really say it's printer friendly, but it's it doesn't have any background. It's basically just white. Oh, you can't really see that. It's just white, just with the lines on, basically. So it's a bit easier on the printer, basically. Who's looking for your stop? I think Queens is further up, and I can't see really where it's going up to. Brooklyn. It goes down to Brooklyn. Where else does it go across? Hold up. I'm looking on the wrong map. This would be much better. Yeah, it goes over to Brooklyn. Oh, it doesn't go over to Queens. Yeah, Manhattan it does. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's switch over to this view. Whoop. Here we go. Right, so this is as you can see, it is a little bit small. This is the only bad thing about it, is the boxes are pretty small. So it works in the same way as Metro X normally works. We're going to be starting at a location, so something like one of these near the L and M intersection. Let's see, L. Where's the M? Why can't I find it? M. Apparently I need something that helps me with this as well. But I thought it was an interesting map. Obviously we did the London one before, didn't we? Yeah. So this is New York City. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a map for each of our sort of local cities? That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? It would be very, very interesting. Sorry, you're just looking at the top of my head while I'm looking at this map. Probably not as interesting as it could be. As anyone that's wanting to play along today, could you just let it know? I'll say hi, just so I know you're playing. Does anyone not know how to play Metro X? So basically we're going to be starting in these station areas, and when the cards are drawn, so they're going to have numbers on. Okay, so the 6 is the biggest number, like that. So these are all the different cards, and what will happen is you would write, say, a 6 here and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually in this case you only need a 5 and you'd complete that route. Okay, that's basically how it works. And we've got additional points. Okay, so the Staten Island ferry, this one here, L and S lines score normally but do not accept transit cards, so can only be completed indirectly by using transit cards on the connected lines. The free space transit card is needed to complete S. Okay, so there's a little bit of weirdness here, a little bit different, effectively, like the Staten Island ferry one, but quite interesting how it how it all works. I quite like it. Yeah, all the lines aren't there. Yeah, I think basically, DD, if they did all of the lines, you'd end up having to play it like a campaign game and go, right, we're doing the next set of stops. it would be very chaotic. I mean, we've been on the New York City the New York City subway when we were in New York. Must have been quite a while ago now. Must have been 9 years ago we were in New York last. It's very interesting. There's a lot of stops. Excellent. Prey is playing, Yocho's playing, Hagua is playing. The M and J run on the same line for a huge chunk. Ooh. Maybe that's why the J is not the M is not shown then. Maybe it's this one here, isn't it? Interesting. I do like that as well. That's all of the hands. It's very good. It's a basic one from Twitch. I know they're doing some sort of Twitch thing at the moment, aren't they? Where if people use bits or subscribe, everyone in the channel gets additional things, which is pretty cool. Can you? I can't share your own channel. It does say that. Lurking and working for you, not yet again. Not a problem at all. Right. So I've put these up on the board just in case you're not 100% sure. And it's a board. The table. This is not a board. Craziness. We cross off an adjacent station spaces equal to the number on the card until you can go no further. Reach a route's endpoint. Encounter previously crossed off station. So basically we're going to go along these lines. You're trying to complete as long as you can. Some of these lines you may be able to jump onto something that you've already completed with a different line. so that could be very useful. Skip allows you to be able to jump over a station you've already got in place. Transfer, we write a number of connecting ones. So if you look at this junction here, we've got the A, the J and the L all here, and it is 2 times the amount of connecting points. So we'd write 6 in there instead of 3, and then we would work out which of the ones we want to work on and put an X there for a transfer. Found it. Excellent. Oh, hello Slivers, how are you doing? And then we've also got the free ability. The free cards will come out and they will look, these are the skip ones, these are the free ones, and they allow you to be able to cross off any area, and you don't need to put anything in the carriage basically. So hopefully you're lurking for now, not a problem Slivers, nice to have you along though. Does anyone not 100% sure with the rules or like any clarifications of what we're doing? I do really quite like Metro X. It's a good little game and it seems really easy, and then as you start getting a little bit in you go, okay, this is going to be a bit more tricky. But yeah, you're also lurking, Will Cook, not a problem at all. I was about to start singing Christmas songs there for a moment. I felt compelled. We're doing something called Whamageddon here in the UK. A lot of people are doing it, and we listen to a radio station. They participate in something called Whamageddon, and Whamageddon is basically yes, Whamageddon basically is the song by Wham, the Christmas song. As you hear it, you're out. The whole idea is to not hear it at all until Christmas Day. You see an extra challenge on this board. There are some lines of which you cannot fill in any numbers. Yes, like this S line here has to be all connections. So this one's a connection, this one's a connection, this one's a connection, and to complete this one you'd have to complete it by using a free action, like a free space. We'll see if you can understand as you try to play. I mean, actually, it works very easily. The trick about it is working out, like, you start putting stuff down and going, oh, I've really messed this up. But the first game, I mean, it's acceptable that might happen. So what's it they say? Staten Island Ferry, these two here and here. Okay, to be able to do Staten Island Ferry, you must. And the L and S line scores normally, but they don't accept transit cards because there's no connection to it. There's no box here, there's no box here. Where's the L line? There must be another one that's just a box. There, here, this one here, the L line here. So those ones there, they score normally, but there's no way of actually putting anything in there to make them come along. It's all to do with connections. So you might end up getting the L line by getting all of the connections that come around and through it. So I think it's going to be interesting. Right, okay, off we go. Let's have a little sip of drink first. Coca-Cola. Oh dear, really fizzy Coca-Cola. Let's go. We can do this. So we're going to turn over the first card. Oh, and we've got 5. A good starting strong card. I guess I'm going to just try and find out where's somewhere I need to get really big numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would get me to here. But I mean, I could use this one. So 3 maybe. I need something else that's got a really long line that I need to do. I'm looking for these starting connections. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight off the bat and get that one done. Is that going to be a problem later on though? Well, this is what I'm going to do. Straight off the bat, I'm going to put a 5 here. Okay, so I've written in my number. Oh, you can't really see that. Oh gosh, that really is small. So I've written a 5 in here, and then that will allow me to be able to put a cross. Can you see these crosses? Oh, not very easily. Let me change pencil. This is why I quite often use different coloured pencils, because they're darker and thicker. Let's use this one. Okay. So I've done that one, that 2, 3, 4, 5. And indeed, because I've done these 5 here, I am going to be collecting this 3 points here. If at home you also chose to do that route there, you are also going to gain 3 points. If not, and you connect and complete that route later on, you're only going to get 1 point. Now, I don't actually know if this is going to be a horrible choice that I've just done. The reason being is obviously I'm now going over this red route. I'm going over this green route, so I'm going to have to skip over those to be able to get on the other side of them. And I've got the end of the yellow and a little bit of this green one here. Could be really good, or it could be really bad. You've done the same, Yocha. Yeah, it seemed to be a good fit, I think. But I don't know. Something tells me that could be a trap. That I've done that, and then later on I'm going to go, oh no, it's almost impossible to finish the red line or something like that. So yeah, you could do the same with the G route. Let's have a look at the G route. Where is that? Down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could have done the same with the G route. Actually, I just did see that just a minute ago. That I thought to myself, if I get 4, I could do the G route there. That would be really good. But again, is it going to be bad? Because you might need to... trying to work out which order is going to be best first. Yes, and the Sir. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could have done that one as well. Oh, I think this one I would do less. I use this my small numbers. See if we can get 5 in total. Just because then, or else you're going to be wasting one of these boxes. Yeah, I think that is the trickiness of how this game works. Is this viewable enough, by the way, or would it be easier if I was using this one? I'm just sort of trying to. It doesn't. Just because I've chosen one that's got the most map detail because I quite like the look of it. I mean, it's a pretty thing. But yeah, you use G. Okay, which one's G? Oh, you did use the G one down there. Yes. Oh, excellent. Again, Trey, I think that's another good choice. Yeah. Okay, let's go for card number 2. Again, I'm only just talking through people at the beginning here, just in case people are going, oh, hold up a second. You sort of did a vague rules explanation, or maybe you're not 100% sure how to do it. I'm just making sure we're all on board and we can all complete this. Are you playing along today, Mac, or are you doing a bit of homework and a bit of dinner eating, that sort of thing? I know you're a busy man, a bit like me. It's a bit problematic. Right, so our next card number 2 is a 2 with a skip. That's not going to really help us right this moment, I think, because obviously if I was going up this red route and I was already down here, I could use it to skip over and carry on, but I'm not sure it's going to help me right this moment. So now we cannot score the 3 points for the G line anymore. Yes, sorry, that is true. Oh gosh, Yocha, I read that and went, wow, that's so cool, excellent, and then my brain just went, ooh. Yes, as and when you claim a route, do say which ones if you've claimed a route totally, because I'm going to be crossing them out here. So we can, all of us cannot gain the 3 points for that. We can only gain the 1 point as a bonus on the points for the G route. Obviously, in the same way, you cannot claim the 3 points for the 7 route unless you happen to do it on the same round as me as well. A bit of quadratic equations currently. Quadratic. The watermark one would be easier to see. Should I switch to that one? Let's switch to that one. It won't take me a few moments, and I'd rather make sure that everyone can see what I'm doing and why. and not be like, whoa, hold up a second, because obviously it can be a little bit hard to see. So I'm going to recross that 3, recross the 5s that I've done there, and recross this 3 here that has been taken. Okay, hopefully that makes good sense. Excellent. Macman, a purple circular chopping arcade gaming character. Yes, chomping. Yes, Macman, like Pac-Man, but slightly more beard and a hat. I'm quite sure that Mac doesn't wear a hat in bed. Do you, Mac? Do you? Unless you've got one of those long sort of ones with a bobble on the end that you wear a long night sort of gown. Now, Mac, now I'm imagining you as like Scrooge with like a candle in a hat holder. Hello, Aquasulus. This is the Metro X New York City, and actually, as you can see here, it actually is based upon the actual New York City map. Of course, subway map. Very interesting. Mac does wear hats. He does. Yes. Don't forget the 2 skip. Yes. Thank you very much. I will do that. I'm going to go down here for I need to. This one for my crossing. This one for my writing in. Can you? Is it see better? Or it does seem a little bit better, doesn't it? I need some felt tips. I'm going to get some, not now, but I'm going to get some felt tips for next time. That will help when I'm writing on really small places. That would be a lot better. You don't normally wear hats in bed, but you're giving you ideas. Mac also wears Christmas sweaters. I've got some Christmas sweaters. Mine are quite geeky based, of course. I've got a Star Wars themed one with Darth Vader on, I think, and it lights up like he's got a light up saber. It's pretty cool. He calls them jumpers. They don't jump. They are called jumpers. I don't know why they're called jumpers in the UK. Now you say it like that, it does sound weird, doesn't it? Only on special occasions. Oh. Jumpers come from the old French jupe, which means coat or tunic. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, Mrs. Peebles was saying to me that squiffy comes from skew whiff, which we knew, okay, but skew whiff comes from askew. So if something is askew, it is skew whiff or squiffy. How amazing! Oh yeah, and if you didn't obviously know that, that is obviously this one here. Oh, Squiffy! Oh, apparently Squiffy and some pride paint at the end. Oops, didn't mean to add that onto the end of the Squiffies. That was weird. Right, okay, let's go for card number 3. Oh, a 6 reshuffle. Oh, at the beginning of the game. Oh, interesting. Going to help you with any of those really big routes you need to get through. Oh, but where to put it? This could be awkward at this point of the game. Quite early. A skew iffy. Squiffy. You know, skew if. Skew if. That picture's a bit skew if. Or that picture is askew. Sweaters don't sweat, so well, I guess that is true. Sweaters are very like literal, like, you know, sweatpants. Is you wear them and you would do sweaty activities like running or jogging, or yeah. I guess a sweater would make you sweat. They make me very hot. I get really, really hot with wearing a sweater. It's not good. Oh, let's get that out of the way. Okay, and that, we don't need that. Okay, right. A 6. Where are we going with that 6? Where are we going with that 6? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for the B. I have to try and write nice and carefully, so you might be able to see it. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Hopefully that's not going to mess me up with the green or the red. Oh, makes too much sense. Like pullover, it's too obvious. Sorry, I'll try and play in bad. Is that what you want? I was listening to we had a comedy show a few years ago, and someone called Richard Herring here in the United Kingdom, and I'm actually on a Richard Herring DVD of one of his shows. He asked me some questions, I'll let you see if you can find which one it is. I'm not going to tell you. And it was all to do with men's genitalia. That's what the show was about. If you've not seen him, you wouldn't understand. And he was talking about... I've lost the plot of what I was talking about now. What was he talking about? The only thing that makes sense to you is a hoodie. Love you a hoodie. I've got quite a few hoodies. I don't like hoodies that you pull over, because they're pullovers. I only like hoodies that you zip up. They're more like a jacket hoodie, but they've got a hood, like a hoodie. How does the ferry work, pray? So the ferry, you're unable to do the ferry because there's no things. So you would have to be able to connect. You'd have to put one here with a connection. So say if you've gone up the yellow route up here, you would end up putting one there. Also, if you've gone on the Sur down here, okay, you've also crossed this one here. As soon as you've crossed both of those two, you've completed the ferry. This is same as the S route just here and the L route. You'll notice I can't write numbers in there because there's no boxes. So because of that, I can only complete them with connections and or free cards that come up, as in the card that gives me the free ability to just draw across somewhere. So yeah. Oh, I love the level of sarcasm, guys. That's what I like about you guys. Amazing. The level of sarcasm is what I feel like I'm quite often unlike. Obviously, you can't really be that sarcastic on the stream. It doesn't really make sense otherwise. It really have to... I don't know. I guess written stuff can work as well. But yeah. Oh, I totally forgot what I was trying to tell you about Richard Herring and words. No, I can't remember now. Got out of my head. It's a story I've never going to finish. Right, let's go for our next card. Really? Okay, a 6 reshuffle. Well, that is good to come out, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do that. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go the A route, I think. The A route. I'm going to put a 6 down here. Maybe we're going to use the shuffling machine next, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, these lines are really close to each other. I guess with that amount of stations, that's going to happen probably. In the real world, of course. But yeah. I guess it would be nice if it had been a little bit bigger and we could have 2 next to each other. Or maybe it had gone that... Oh, I don't know. I don't see how you could have made this to have larger circles or squares. It's tricky. You've got the J line. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Okay, well, we're going to cross off that J line. We can no longer claim the 2 points for it. We can only get the bonus 1 point. So let's do our reshuffle. If we get another 6, there's going to be something wrong. Let's get out Chuck Norris. Okay. It doesn't really work with such a small amount of cards, I would say, but it will do the job. Perfect. We'll get a cursory shuffle in between. Split. Oh. Another little check. Excellent. Okay, so that should be shuffled enough. If a 6 comes out, then hey, Chuck Norris has wheeled it. And who are we to say that Chuck Norris is wrong? Well, I guess we could just be us, couldn't we? Chucky! I like that. I like the fact we've got a name that no one else would understand. I'm going to get my Chuck Norris. People wouldn't understand that. That doesn't make sense to them. Wait. We're waiting. What's going on, pray? Did you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and work out there's 7 there? I mean, I was presuming that maybe you'd already started off over here with a 2, maybe. If you go beyond the line, you just finish at the end of the line. So if you use your 2 skip here, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and stop. That's fine. Or we just. I mean, this is one of those games where it didn't look like the 6 circles on the J line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do believe it is 7. That would be nice, Aquasulus. You still have one more for that. Okay, so we've still got this 2-pointer here for the J line for those people, just in case. Not a problem, Pray. As I said, they are quite small boxes compared to the normal ones you have inside the game. So yeah, I think we do need to be really quite careful just to make sure we're not making mistakes all around. I mean, hey, not a problem. I mean, hey, if we get a small number card coming up, you're going to be good to go. Okay, if this is another 6, crazy stuff's happened. It's not. It's at 4. Okay. What am I going to do with this one? 1, 2. I need to jump. That does not work. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could go down that red route. Okay, let's try that with the red route with a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm quite concentrating around here. Maybe I should be looking over this side as well. Even though obviously there's not many over this side, but working out where I should be going. Okay. Do remember, empty stations at the end of the game will be giving you a penalty. I have put the little penalty table card here, just to let you know. So obviously your aim is, even if you can't get to the end for some reason, I don't know, you've fallen short and like there's 7 spaces and you've only got 1 more box to go or something like that. It would be advantageous to try and fill in as many as possible so you don't get as many negative points, basically. There's a lovely little app called Mini Metro. Interesting. What's the Mini Metro app? Does it work like Metro X, Aquasulus? I say, casually getting my iPad out. Let's have a little look. Say trick. Mini Metro. Let's have a little look. Mini Metro. Build a better tube. Okay, I'm seeing it here. It's got a very good rating. 4.8 out of 5. That is a stunningly good rating. Very relaxing. Stations pop up and you have to manage your lines. So look, it looks like this. This is Mini Metro, by the way. It does look like it's $3.99 on the iOS operating system, and it looks quite nice. It does look very much like Metro X. I quite like it. I might have a go of that, to be honest with you. I do like me a board game themed app. It doesn't have to be actually a board game translated into an app, but something that gives you that sort of same feel. I quite like that. How do you get the S line? The S line over here, okay, Prey. You might have noticed I've already got this one, and this one of the S line. There's a missing space. some of the cards in our deck will be free X's, and they allow you just to draw an X anywhere at all on the map. We are waiting for one of those to complete that S line. Yeah, find the free one. Yes, perfect. Does look really similar. Yeah, it does look really similar. Yeah. Matt Dunstan suggested, so it must be good. Right, our next card. Oh, a 2 skip. A 2 skip. Useful if you're in a place where you need to go past things. And I am in that place, over here. So I'm going to put a 2 skip here. So we just mark a 2 in. I then get to jump over that one I'd already marked and then carry on. That's awesome. So now I need is a 1, 2, 3, 4 to finish off that brown line. So that's going to be very, very useful. Or if, like Prey, you're missing that last one there, do say, by the way, Prey, when you do get that J line, and we will finalise the cross off. But yes, it's quite a nice, simple go. What is Metro X's timer on the box? What does it say? Let's have a little look. 20 minutes. I do like that idea of 20 minutes. Yeah, I quite like the. I mean, like, if you haven't played the base game, by the way, it looks like this, and they are dry wipeable boards, so you don't. It's not like paper where you're sort of having to print things out or constantly rip sheets until you run out and then have to buy a new one. Just count dry erasing and away you go. Anything, Matt says. What numbers are there? It goes 1 to 6. I believe it's 1 to 6. Yeah. I was just trying to think. It goes up to 6. I was just thinking if there was definitely a 1. There might be a. No, there's not one skip. There might just be a single 1 on its own. Yeah. Right. Okay. Sorry, I should have shown Prey. I've been really, really bad to you. I should have shown you all of the. Oh, you don't think there's a 1? Yeah, there might not be. Well, there sort of is a 1, and that 1 is that free one that you can put anywhere. So that is your 1 symbol one. But yeah, I should have been a bit more descriptive in saying how to do things. No 1, it's 2 to 6. Yeah. So and the 1 effectively is that bonus one. Okay. Let's see what our next card is. It is a 4. What did I say? 1, 2. I do. I have a 4 over here. So I am going to indeed go to 1, 2, 3, 4 on the brown line, which is J. And if you can collect it this round, I've been collecting the 2 points because I've maxed it out. A free card and a transfer card. Yeah, we've not had any transfers up at the moment, actually. I have played a few games of this in the past where I get like back-to-back transfers after you a transfer, reshuffle, another transfer, and you go, oh gosh, it really makes the game a bit harder. You've got J as well. Excellent. So we both get 2 points each. Excellent. You stuck your foot in it with Matt last week. What happened? You've got J as well, you Yocha. A lot of J collecting today. Okay, let's go for our next card. Oh, I've just saying we haven't had a transfer, and lo and behold, a transfer comes up. So what's going to happen with a transfer is you're going to travel your way down one of the lines and choose an open connection where there are multiple lines connected. Okay, you're going to be drawing in the however many lines it is times 2. That's your points you're going to score, and then putting an X at this end. So if I can find a good example, maybe this blue one here. If I travel along the blue line, my first available spot is here, and that has got the yellow, blue and red going through it. So I could score 3 times 2 there. So I write a 6 there and put an X here. Let's see whether or not that's feasible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could still do that. That might be my best choice. The green one, the first one, is over here. Didn't realise the games you're praising were his. You were doing it to kiss up, so he said my not nice opinion of them, and he realised, and then realised he made them. When you said single-use games are trash, you got it with the 2 card, yeah. Oh, we got it last round. Oh, okay. Pulling J back. Yeah, I'm on a. So we've got to cross that one. Sorry, Pray, you are right. We did get 1 then. Yotra and I got 1 point because obviously you got 2 last round. Not a problem at all. Right, so transfers. I could go here for 2. 2. The orange route would be 2 as well. The red route would only be 2. I think that realistically for me, it's going to be the blue route for me. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to write a very small 6. Oh gosh, that box is too small. I'm going to write 6 and then put a cross for my transfer. The reason I wrote 6 is because I've got 3 connecting lines together, so I times it by 2. 6 points. Was he not very pleased then, Wilcock, when you mentioned that? I'm just going to put a regular pencil 6 there to help me. Actually, I'm going to put a little line and put a 6 because I'm going to forget maybe. Oh, cough, 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 cough. Okay, right. Hopefully everyone's done their transfer. Let's have a little look here, see what our next card is. It is a 5. Nice big number. Do I want to go up this blue route? 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to help with those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go the blue route of 5. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Do. Twitch has just started doing a Twitch likes. What is it? They invited me to something. Twitch Sounds or something like that. And yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's going to work. But basically, it allows you to put Twitch music in the background of your streams and stuff, or different sound effects and stuff. Yeah. Not 100% sure though how it works. I think that they're going to do it so that it excludes the sound from recordings in the future, so you can put it other places. You think Wilcock backpedaled fairly rapidly? Well, use gift chest. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I don't have that. I was like, what's that? Do. Wilcock, honestly, I've mentioned this in the past. I don't really realise who people are. Like when I first met Frank from what's it called? City of Games. I didn't realise that was Frank, as in the owner and designer of the games I just bought. And we were just chatting away and saying, like, so what do you think of it though? And he was like, yeah, I find it quite good, blah, blah. And I obviously, now in hindsight, I look back and go, it's because he designed the game and he felt awkward saying it was a good game or bad. I was like, in your opinion, what do you think? And obviously, if I'd known he'd made the game, I wouldn't have asked him that. But yeah, sometimes it does happen. Hello, Claire.
Hiya.
Claire says hiya. Our skip's only on 2 cards. I think they're on 2, and there might be a free card? Is there a card list? Let's see if I can find a card list. It just does sound like you managed to backpedal pretty quickly, or at least change it so that he wasn't as offended, I guess. Card list. There must be a card list somewhere. That would be useful, wouldn't it? Card types. Here we go. Is it here? 4 types of transit cards. In the transit deck. I don't see. Free space. Oh, there's 3 skip cards, and they're 2 and 3 in number. Okay, there are 2 transfer cards, 9 number cards, 1 free space card, and 2 transfer cards. Okay, so that makes sense. Yes. Skips are 2 and 3. Oh, you yocha. You're so quick on it. To be fair, you said way worse stuff to Christian Osby to his face at Essen 2 years ago. It resulted in you becoming pen pals. Hello, Claire, says lots of people. Hello, says Claire. Right. Let's see what our next card's going to be. Oh, it is a free transfer. A tree transfer? It's not. It's a free transfer, not a tree transfer. So I'm going to put my free transfer here on the S line, meaning I've now completed the S line, and I'm going to get 2 points. Actually, strictly speaking, the bonus points for this one is 2, and it's 2 anyway. S is still worth 2 points for completion. There's no additional bonus for first player. So it doesn't matter if you take it now or later, you're still going to get 2 points because they're both 2 points. You're going for the S. Yeah. It's a good point score, I feel. Yeah. To be honest with you, for a fan-made map, it looks really nice. I don't know if it's equally as balanced as other maps. I don't know. That's one of those things. They might have tried it a lot of times to make sure it is balanced, but you can't tell, can you? I have no idea why my stream was so up and down earlier on, and why it's so much better now all of a sudden. It's weird. Let's have a look down here. Oh. Sorry, I've just found a little bit that shows me all of the requests, review requests. Excellent. That is awesome. It means that I can actually check if other people... Sorry, you just see me just staring off to one side of the screen. With a free card, you can only fill in the first available spot in a line, not a random one. That is correct. Yeah. So for me, it was that S. Sorry, I also didn't explain that. Oh, the Yocha. It feels like without you here... Yeah, exactly. Rules assistant president. Without you here, some rules would have been missed. Thank you very much. You can't yet. You can't put it up here. That's the whole point. You can't just randomly put it somewhere. It should be. You play tested a game with Martin Wallace before you knew who he was. You just wasted his time with no feedback. Oh man, sad stories. And number 3. Oh, I need a 4 up here. So I'm going to go for a number 3 here. On my green line, it seems to make the most sense. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And now I've completed it all up to this point. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and I guess I need to do green next. 3 green. Now I can go up here with my reds. Lag test. Do you think we're lagging? You're lagging quite a lot. It is frustrating. Twitch is not perfect always. It's another ball you've been wrongly playing back. That is just the way it is, isn't it? As I said, we played, I don't know, 25, 30 games of Zombicide until we realised that we should only be playing the level of danger card we're on in Zombicide, not all of them. We'd literally been playing ultra hard mode for like 25 games. We thought this is a challenging game. Right, okay, let's go for our next card. It is our 6th reshuffle, so this is going to be our last one of this lot. We're going to reshuffle in a second, and then we've got the opportunity of getting all those cards back out. Right, where am I going to go? 3 reds. I've only got 2 there. Oh, that's frustrating. Blues. I've got 4 on the blues. Oranges. 1, 2. I need 2 on the oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Could do the Sir down here. You did earn that title, yes. Where should I go? I guess I'm going to go for that blue one up there, you know. Yeah, I'm going to put a 6 for that blue and go 1, 2, 3, 4 up here. I have just got the blue line. Just going to check to make sure I've not made a mistake. It's always possible. No, it looks all good. I'm going to take 4 points for that blue. If you've scored the blue one this round as well, you also get the bonus 4 points. You watch a Rodney playthrough of a game that for the first time you already owned. Turned out you played 3 things wrongly. I sometimes do look, like, even if it's a game that I've been playing a lot, sometimes I do watch a how to play one after I've started playing it, just to reinforce the rules in my head and make sure I've not missed something. Yeah, got to go, Aquasuda, it's not a problem. You're going to playtest a Megazord programming game in a minute. Interesting. Well, have a good night, and I'll see you a little bit later on Loser Palooza. Yeah, you might have noticed, by the way, I'm doing sort of alternating Loser Palooza nights at the moment. It's because on a Tuesday and Thursday we're trying to get some games in, and we tend to go over the Loser Palooza time, and then we sort of end up going straight to bed, basically. But yeah, so that's why we've not been around on those Tuesdays and Thursdays, and quite often I might be lurking in the background as well and not actively talking, because I might have my iPad off to one side. I'm sort of listening to Loser Palooza. I'm not necessarily playing along, but yeah. Okay, we've got our reshuffle in the works here, so let's do a little bit of a shuffle, just a cursory shuffle, just to make sure everyone's getting to know each other, and then we're going to get our Chuck Norris machine. Kadunk. I don't know why I keep putting it that way. It really needs to be this way. We're going to split our deck 50-50 roughly. Give them a little shuffle. Another little cursory shuffle in here. Fairly minor things. Didn't really change anything. Unlike me then. Learning from a rule book is hard. You do miss rules. Sometimes they put an important rule as part of an example. So if you skip the example thinking you know what's going on, you skip that whole rule. Or maybe they don't phrase it in a way that seems to make sense to you. Oh, it can be painful. It's one of those things, isn't it? I think if you had infinite money, would you consider employing someone to teach you new games and maybe do setup and breakdown of your games for you? Wouldn't that be cool? You know the rules of Jaws of Lion a lot better than Yoyocha. your defence is defence. At least one of the 3 rules was slightly ambiguous. To be honest with you, as long as one person at the table pretty much knows the rules, they should hopefully be able to help everyone else out. That's, it's good. You need a free skip. I think I could probably do with a free skip as well, maybe. I definitely need some skips coming up. Problems. I'll get 1, 2, 3. Definitely need a free skip. Yeah, let's hope that does come up. If it doesn't come up at all in a game, like it's always at the bottom of the deck for some reason, that's going to be problematic. Well, it is a free. Right, so I'm going to put a free here. Yeah, I'm a free. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. The hope is I'm going to then get the green line across here, thus removing that one, and then I can go up here, and then I need a skip to get down here, and then the rest of these can all just be connections that I fill in. So that'd be quite good to get the yellow like that. Yeah, quite interesting how it all comes up. You finished the red line, Yocha. Oh, okay, no 4 points for me there. We're now gone down to 2 points unless you've also filled the red line this round as well. A lovely puzzle, this really is. You quite often feel like you should be able to complete it each time, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Right, our next number card. It might not be. It might be a transfer. It's not. It's a free card. Okay, a free number. So which one could I do that would be useful? I could do it on this brown route. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it on the brown route here. I'm going to move along the brown route and do my first free connection. There. Done my first free connection just up there. Perfect. Do remember, you can't just place it here at the end or something like that. We must move our way along the lines and choose the first available station for your one you're doing a free one on. Useful for me because it means that if I complete this green one, then I've got yellow all the way up to there, and then I just need to do 1, 2, 3 on the yellows, and I connect the Staten Island ferry, and then I can do the rest on just connections. So you've got the oh my gosh, I was just saying about being able to get that, and Yocha gets it. Oh, well done, Yocha. 2 points for you, half a point for anyone else that finishes it. It doesn't feel like that's going to be a big deciding factor in the end of the game. Half a point's not much. You've got the ferry as well. Feels as if everyone's going for similar lines, guys. Well done, amazing. But yeah, oh. Right, let's go for our next card. Okay, it is a number 4. I'm not getting the 30 points. You're right. A 4. Well, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to get Sir. So 1, 2, 3. Done. I'm going to get 2 points for that because no one's claimed that one yet. Everyone else is going to be getting 1 point afterwards. I guess you could use the free one. Oh no, because it's, yeah, you could use the free one, couldn't you? You've done that for that one. That would have worked as well for me. I could have done that. I didn't. Instead, I went for that other line. It is what it is. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you are right. Oh gosh. Come on, Mac. This is meant to be your job. You're meant to you're meant to notice when I get things wrong, Mac. You finished the A line. Ah, okay. I'd already finished the A line, So you're going to get 2 points for that one. Yeah. I see what you mean. I'm not getting the ferry points. Yeah, I read that and went, well, I don't understand what you... Well, I'm not. I'm definitely not. And then obviously I realised I circled the points. Sigh. Right, let's go for our next card. Another 4. Okay. Where are we going to go with this one? Can we do the brown line? No, that's going to be problematic. The red line, 1, 2, not very good. Yellow line, go good, no good. Green line? It looks like it's going to be the green line for a 4. So 1, 2, 3. I've now got the ferry, and I'm done. I don't have 3 there, so I'm finished on there. I guess I need to get a skip, a jump. You've been looking at too many quadratic equations. Your eyes are rather squiffy. That's a good use of the word squiffy. Well done. Hopefully I'm not going to drink too much caffeine to the point where I won't sleep later on, which would obviously not be very good. Don't go squiffy. Mac, if you go full squiffy, it's very hard to come back from that. So do be warned. Don't go too squiffy. You've got green. The G line. Oh, this one? Oh, this one. The number 4 line? Is that one you're talking about? Or are we talking about G, this one, this green? I presume you're meaning this one here. That really long one. I'm just going to check before I cross it out for you, Pray, just to make sure. Well done though. That's a long line to get. I was happy I got just the blue, this A line over here. Sometimes it's a little wins, That's what I'm hoping for. Pray, sorry, was it this one here, the number 4 line? This line? Because this is G for... I thought this was the green line. I'm just checking, do you mean this one? I think you mean that one. I'm gonna do a little cross out here. Yes, 4. Okay, yes. Okay, good. Just checking. You just dropped out. Heard your name when it's crashed. I was saying that, Mac, you want to make sure you don't go full squiffy. Yeah, you might not come back from that. It'd be bad. Right, okay, our next card is a transfer. Oh dear. Well, I can go up here on the green one, but that's going to lock off that area. The red one. Nothing. Well, not much. The brown one. I'm going to go for the brown one. It's got 3 connections, so that's going to be a 6 just here. A 6, and that's on this light brown one, the B line. I'm going to put an X just there to signify my transfer. So I've moved along the brown one, and my next connection on that one is this one, and that gives me 6 points because it's 3 connections put together. You've got G at the beginning of game. Oh yes, yeah. I thought that's what you had. Yeah. No, medium squiffy is the aim. Horrible lag. No, not a problem, Pray, not a problem. I just wanted to make sure I was definitely doing the right thing, so we were all on board. Mainly for people like Jay and Chantel. Hello, Jay and Chantel, who are probably watching this back at a later point. Who will be like, is it this one or that one? I want to make sure they're on track as well and they know what's going on. Right, let's hope for that free skip. I haven't lost yet, Runa. Thanks very much, though. A two skip. I'm going to take this yellow for my 2 skip, and that's going to be 1 skip to this one here, 2 skip. Perfect. I've just got 1, 2, 3 more to go, and we're good to go. Good to go. Good to go where? God, Luna, I like your confidence in me, though. That's what I like to see. Just because I quite often lose. I don't try and lose. It just happens. Just you know, just the way it goes. Okay. Hello, Vargas. I do think it's funny. I'm quite sure that Jay and Chantel are a bit like bemused. And they did say the other day that Jay said he's bemused when they were watching one back, and I said hi to them like towards the end or something, and they were like, "Okay." It must be very weird watching back something you know that's been pre-recorded effectively, and someone says hi to you in the middle of it, knowing that you might be coming along. It's yeah, interesting. Right. Let's go for our next card. It is a number 3. What can I do with that? Anything? Oh man, look, I need to skip. I need another jump. You've got yellow. This one here. Well done, Prey. That's a big score. 5 points. The R line. What am I going to do with that 3? That is a question that I'm not sure I can answer. Green, no, that's going to give me 1 space. I could do that, I guess. Just bought a card to some friends who got engaged. Sat down, realised you forgot to sign the card. Oh no! Good thing that you knew he was coming and opened the door and everything. Yeah, I often have that. You know that worry where you write to someone and then you write in the card, etc. Like if you're doing Christmas cards, and then you sort of think, hold up, who? And like you've put it in the envelope, you wrote the address on the outside, and then you have that moment of panic where you go, is this card to the person I've just put the address to? Did I put the right person inside? Did I do it on the outside? Yeah. Oh, you worked so hard on the card. They're like, who's this mystery card from? Right. I'm still trying to work on that 3. 1. That's no good. Grey ones. No good. Red ones. So red. I could do red. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do red. 1, 2, 3 on red. Even though I can't get the bonus points. Well, I can get, not the bonus, but I can get a smaller amount of points. Let's go for our next card. It is a free skip. That big free skip that people have been waiting for. Where is it best for me at the moment, though? Green would be useful. Red, not 1, 2, 3. I could do red. You've got blue, A for 2 points as well. Excellent. Prey, Yoyocha, Prey is secretly hustling us. She hustling us. She knows she knows this game intricately, I think, and she's. I'm not very good at this. Maximum points. Well, not maximum, but yeah, high score. Free skip. What's the best for me? My free skip. My greens. Can I do my greens? Yes, I'm going to do a free skip on my greens, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 because I skipped over that one there, and now I can put another 3 on top of it. That would be pretty cool. I guess reds would have been pretty good as well. You played once a long time ago. It's quite nice. I do like it. It's a nice little game. Right, our next card is a 6 reshuffle. This is our last one and for this round, effectively, or this go. And then we're going to reshuffle the whole deck. 6, 3. What do I need? Oranges. 1, 2, 3. Reds. 1. Ugh. Greens. 3. We must be coming very close to the end of our game at the moment. Right, so I'm going to go for a 6 on the greens. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3. I am claiming the green. Unfortunately, it's the lesser point, but amazing. Most everyone who plays this, who lives in New York, plays this game in real life. Yes, and hello, Punk Runner. It is, yes, it's one of those. Right, let's go and sit on the subway for a while. Not that you know what you're talking about. No, I think that's probably true, to be honest with you. Yeah. Ooh. I've got a random error just popped up. Am I still streaming? Has everything gone weird? Let's have a little refresh on that and see if it's still working. I just got a streaming error. Can anyone hear me? Can I hear me? Oh, I'm back. Oh, that's good. Yes. Oh, perfect. I was a little bit worried there. Things have gone. According to the rules in your version of Metro, free spaces do not fill in an empty train kinds window. Instead, cross off any one empty station anywhere on your board, even if it's not the first empty space at the start point or adjacent to a previously crossed off station. Interesting. I wonder then if there's slightly different rules. But nice checking. That's what I like to see. Question your reality. Is it what you think it is? Right, blue I've got, that one I've got, these two I haven't. Yellow I don't have yet. I have got that one. I don't have that one. Right, let's do our reshuffle. You thought that's what you remembered. There's always a chance that there are slightly different rules in translation. That would be annoying. Still see you from any. What? Okay. Let's have a little bit of a chuck noise. That's right. It's now a verb. Oh. Didn't shuffle as well as I thought it was going to still do. Okay. Oh, dearie me. Shuffle machine not happy. Maybe they did change the rules. It is always possible. Chuck Norris has authorised these cards for use, and I am going to use them. Okay, so let's go for our next card. We're almost done. Very close to the end. A number 3. Red. Oh, I've got a 1. Orange. I do have a 3 for orange. Following it up. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And that is just... Hold up. I circled that 5 and I should have crossed that 5. Yeah, right. Yours is the Game Right English language version. I should have circled that 3 because I've just got that yellow one. Just got perfect. I've got one more to do on the grey one. I need that jump. If I can't get the skip one coming up and I use it here, I'm going to have problems. Right, if we're ready, we're going to go for our next card. a transfer. Oh gosh. Not sure this is going to work well. Let me just check on the transfer rules. I just want to make sure. It's the first one that we get a connecting. Find the first empty station space from the start and fill it with a number equal to 2 times the amount of train lines and a stop. So it could just be 2 points. So that could be really problematic. You've got orange prey. Awesome. Yeah, originally a Japanese game, so maybe that's the reason. It could be. There could be some small translation problems. Does happen. So you've got orange. We're going to cross that orange out over here. Well done. So I'm going to have to use a transfer for orange, or for red, or for green. Green's not a good idea. Red is going to go here. It's going to be pretty much the same for me for either of those. So I'm going to go here for 2 points. Not very good on that transfer. Done on that one. Right, let's go for our next card. Sorry, there was a little bit too much thinking there, I think. A 4. What if you don't have any? If you have no free open boxes, you're not going to be able to do a transfer. I think the game would end there for you. So for me, I went up the red line. I went for the very first one I could find, which was this one, and it had just one line in it, which is the line it's on, which is red. So I scored 2 points. Yeah, that's basically what happens. English rules on BGG page say the same as above. Put an X anywhere. You can use a space, not a transfer. Yes, basically your passengers got off there and got on a train going back, maybe? I think that's basically the idea. It's obviously not advantageous to do it in an area where you have only got a singular line. It does say the first available space, and you count the amount that you've got there. Everyone should have the same number of empty train carriages. You should. Everyone should have 3 numbers left. 1, 2, 3. Need a skip card. I also need a skip card to fill 2 routes. It's a 3. It's not a skip card. I'm going to go for that red one for a 3. And go 1, 2. I scored the 2 points for that. Lovely. You may be misinterpreting the conversation. No, Mac, you're right. We should all be in the same point. I think that what Prey was saying was she thought that there was no. It had to be something that had a multiple set of lines. It doesn't have to be. The rules do expressly say that you travel along the track until you get to your first open station. You then count the amount of lines crossing through there, times it by 2, and that's the points you gain. You've got the Sir line. I have already got the big one, so you're only going to get 1 point for that, unfortunately. You've got the L line, Yocha. The L line. Oh, Yocha. I was desperately trying to get that. So Yocha's got this one here, giving her 4 points. Well done. Right, let's see what our next card is. We're down to our last 2 cards of the game. A 4. So I'm going to put a 4. No, last 3 cards of the game. Sorry, I've got this one here as well. A 4. So I'm going to travel along this orange one and go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to gain this one. Isn't the sirloin a type of steak? You've got red. Excellent prey. I think we're all doing really good on this. It does feel like that currently at the moment. Right, I still need to skip. Or things are going to go bad for me. This is not a skip. I'm not sure I can place anything. Well, I can, but I'm not going to score anything off of it. Oh, it's a free one. That's perfect for me. So I'm going to travel up this G line here and put an X. Perfect. This is your last spot. I've got one spot here and one here that I've already used. I don't know how I've got an extra one then. I'm not sure. Unless I didn't do one of the numbers. Yeah, that's still fine. I'm going to go there. That's fine. You also have the L as well. Well done. Another person with L. Yeah, I understand, Mac. You are right. I could go here or here, but I'm going to go here, and then next time I can go there. Doesn't matter what comes up, basically. I'm okay. Right, our very last one. Did I fill in all my transfers? I'm quite sure I did. 1, 2, 3. We done 3 transfers? 1, 2, 3. Looks okay. And we've got a 5 for our last card, most likely. Hope you're playing right. I'm sure you are playing. I'm sure you are. I'm going to go up this line here, put a 5 here, fill it in, and I've now done this one and this one. Oh, I've done this one as well, because I filled in something up here. I think I've got a circle and everything. I do. Excellent. You've got S. You've got them all. I've got them all as well. Not using all of a number. Yeah, I seem to have one space spare. That doesn't feel right. You've got the B line as well. So, I've got 0 empty spaces, empty trains. So I get a penalty of -0. And then going round, I'm going to add up all my points. And it's that easy, basically. So oh, hold up. Why have I got... I'd already done that. Silly me. I'd already done that one across there. That's why I was confused. 3 points, 2 points, 0.5 points, 2 points, 3, 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 2, 3. There's all my points in total. I don't know. It felt like this was a bit easier. It felt like there was, well, maybe we just got just the right cards to make this work. But I don't know. What did everyone else think? I mean, you know, they're being either watching or playing along. Right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 13, 14, 18, 20, 25, 25.5 is my total score. 25.5. Golf scoring. Yes, it does feel a little bit like that. 42. That is amazing. You love to lurk. 3 cards work. Maybe have I added it up wrong? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22, 25.5. You're up in midstream, so you don't know what's going on. Punk, it's not a problem. We've been playing Metro X, which is this game here. Is a rail and write game, and yeah, it's a nice little puzzle game, and you're sort of filling in numbers and then going along the track and crossing out crosses up to the number you wrote in there, and they cross over each other, and you can't jump over unless you've got a special skip card, and that's basically how things work. 28 Yocha. Your scoring seems very high, Prey. 42. It is possible, because obviously you're scoring these points here, the yellow or the white ones, like this. But it is possible to get very high. That's the version you've got. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Mac the Maths Master. That's what I like to see. Yeah, the free cards really helped out. We seem to have got them at exactly the right time. Maybe it's just like one of those, when you have one of those freak games where it is perfect. Like you've got exactly what you needed to be able to get a perfect score, effectively. Or a close answer. Oh, I forgot my transfers as well. 6, 7, 8, 14. 39.5. That makes more sense. I was thinking, wow, this is crazy. It's looking for the x squared. Didn't see any. You've got Oh, yeah, I did. You got 40. I got 39.5. 12, 14. Yep, 39.5. So very close. We've got 42, 39.5, and 40 points. Well done, Prey, for the win. Awesome. Awesome. Hello, Time Roller. Whoops. How are you doing? So high score wins. It does. Yes. It's not like golf. So indeed, Prey does win. And as you said, you've only played once before. Well, once before, I think you said, Prey, a while back. So this looks like a game that you enjoy. Metro X. Never saw different maps. So Time Roller. This here is. If you have a look on the Board Game Geek Metro X site, this is the site for this. This is the file page for this particular one, and it has lots of different maps on there, about 5 or 6 different maps if I remember rightly, and they're fan made and they're really cool. And actually, this one here, it comes in a variety of different sort of transparencies in the background. So I've used the second most transparent. This is the one that's the most least transparent, and it actually is built on the New York City subway background. And included in their sheets, you can go right down to this one here, which has no background and just the plain sort of writing on there. So really, really cool. Yes, Prey, you should take the win. You did really well. That's the only reason I'd forgotten the transfers, and that's why I was going, why have I got so much less than Prey? So excellent. Yes, well done. Right, okay, we're going to switch over. Whoop, and here we are. Back over to here. Well, it's almost on the nose. 8:30 here in the UK, which is basically what I'm aiming to get to. And we always try and go for that 2-hour time slot there. You might have to buy this one, Prey. It's a good little game. Yeah, I really like it. There are some solo rules as well you can play. Yes, this one here, it comes with a little explanation. Time bomber, like so. And the little explanation says, all lines, stations and connections used exist in the New York City subway system. So these are actual real connections. Obviously, they've excluded some of the connections. And when I say some, I mean a lot. The reason is, did you know the New York City subway has 472 stations, more than any other subway system in the world? So obviously there's no way they could use all 472. There's not enough cards and everything. It just wouldn't work. You'd end up having a map that played for like an hour, 2 hours. Like how long it did here. But yeah, I think it would be really interesting if you Time Bowler, if you have a look on there as well. If you have a look on there as well, you will find on BGG for Metro X, you'll also find a London one on there as well. So, and that is based upon the London Underground as well. So there's some people out there who are spending quite a lot of time and effort to try and make these maps, these Metro X maps, as close as possible to where they're based off of. Really amazing. It's all about the sound effects, guys. All about the sound effects. Come for the games, stay for the sound effects. Right, let's have a little look and see who's around. We can go and raid. We are, by the way, as I mentioned before, we are on Friday going to be playing Paleontologists. So I've got in my list here, Emma is around, but she's doing Stardew Valley at the moment. Ross is here. Oh, and Ross is doing... Oh, is it Root? Is that Root? Looks maybe like Digital Root. So thank you very much for everyone for coming along, participating either in chat or playing. You're all welcome to come. Even those people who are just lurking in the background. I see you, Runa. It's just amazing to know you're coming along and being part of the community, basically, which is amazing. I act like I don't know where I'm going to aid. Well, Will Cook, I like to support Ross. He seems like a really nice chap. If you didn't know, Ross is doing some game giveaways, and it's supporting a charity called Shelter here in the UK. It's a homeless charity, and they really try and raise some more awareness and some money across Christmas periods, because there's a lot of people out there who don't necessarily have the benefits of housing over particularly a very cold period, and it's just trying to get some people off the streets and into some accommodation over that sort of the cold winter months here. So I'm going to jump over. Also, I believe you can win some board games on Ross's channel at the moment. He's giving away games every day one of all of his streams he's doing across the December period. So yeah. Bye Jay, Chantel. Thank you very much for watching along later on. We're going to go over, jump onto Ross's stream, see what he's doing, how he's doing on with Root Digital, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yes, Ross is giving away games. So if you want some board games, I would check out Ross as well on some of his channels. Yes, here we go. I think we might be a bit too late. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Speak to you soon, guys.